So we're gonna make a programming language. So let's start. I already have a folder here called make list. Let's make a text file, and I'll call it list.html. Oops, HTML. I'll say yes, and open this up in a browser. And let's open this file in Notepad. Wait, why is this not working? Oh yeah, it's empty, sorry. So let's put this, okay. All right, so as a start, let's just print something out. So this is not how you write proper HTML, but it'll work. So I'll save that. So that should, okay. So we know we've set up the basic scripts. So I prefer to not leave this hanging like this. So I'll make a function called main. Close it. And call main. So all right, that should do the same thing, right? Okay, so we're gonna build a language. It's gonna be a list-like language. Why list? Because it's simple and it's a good language, easy language to start out with. Why make a language? Because it's fun. And I mean, you can make a language for your own use as a utility, whatnot. But mainly it's fun. So let's say we want this feature in our language, the ability to do document.write. But we are going to call it write instead of document.write. So it's going to look something like this. But since it's a Lisp language, we move the parentheses to the front. So it's going to do like that, right? So we'll receive this as a string. So the first thing that we need to do is to break it up. So we need to turn it into something like this. So this is the first process of making your own language. So we call this process tokenize or lexical analysis. And the next step is to turn it into some sort of data structure. So since we are using JavaScript, it's going to be an array, and it's going to look like this. Notice that we've turned the 99 into a number, no longer a string, and the write is still a string. So this step is called usually pass. Yeah. So basically we are creating a data structure or some sort of tree-like structure. And then the last step is to actually run it. I can't even type run. Run. Or usually it's called evaluate. Right? So these are the 3 steps. And it will be represented by 3 functions. So let's write that function. So the first function is tokenize. It's going to receive a string. We'll skip the details, and it's going to return all the string broken up. That means it's going to be that and that and that and that. So that is what tokenize is going to do. Then we come to pass. So I'll just call it X. This one is going to return a data structure. So write 99. And the last one, function eval X, will do the running. So we'll do some check. So if X 0 equals to right, then we'll say document dot write the second element 1, and will return null, right? So actually this is not how you're supposed to do it, but right, but I'll explain it all later. I mean, write should be a function, but for our first video, I'll simplify it a bit. So I'll delete this. So let's say I have, maybe I call it code. Write 99. So what we're going to do is tokenize the code, and then you're going to parse the code, the tokens, and then we're going to evaluate the data structure. So if there's any return value, we'll store it here. Okay, that should work, right? So this is an overview of what making your language looks like. So this one, what we're building is an interpreter, right? So as you can see, we start off with this, we break it up, we end up with this, and then we run it. So I hope that's sufficient as an overview to making a language. In the next video, we'll implement the tokenize and the parse. So, and we'll see how that actually works. So, all right, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you don't like it, please give feedback so that I can improve it. I can improve my next video. So that's all. Thanks.